good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for watching another episode of Voice of the Voiceless. My name is Toy Marafa, and I'm the anchor for the show. Um, a lot of things have been happening over the past few weeks, and this is the thing that we'll be doing today. This month makes it about 6 months that we started doing this show, to create awareness, raise awareness in the community about the knife crime epidemic that we're having now. Well, gun and knife crime. But before I go into anything at all, I'd like to wish one of our partners, the CEO of Murafa, a very happy birthday today. Mr. Ashil Murafa is also my cousin. Today is his 20th birthday, and as a partner, we would like to wish him a very happy birthday. Mr. Murafa is the one that is meant to be helping us to build our online interactive classrooms regarding, that we aim to show to be able to work with the troubled youth that we're having now. As you can see today, I'm by myself. I'm just here, and the only reason why I'm here by myself is because we're having a recap of the things that we've been doing over the 6 months that we've started this show, and a couple of things that is happening in the community as well with some of our partners and the people that we do liaise with over Facebook, and the people whose organizations that we're in and we do support as well. So I'll go down the list, as we're going further. I think I'm not used to having my own company by myself, but it's okay. I'll try and adjust. The first thing I'd like to talk about is a Good Samaritan Foundation and some of the things that we're going to do with them, well, to support them. Good Samaritan Foundation UK is run by a lovely lady, Councillor Fumi Ademula. We've just been liaising with her now because she's come up with a lot of events that she would like to do in the community. She's a very hardworking woman. She actually does what she believes in. What she's believing in right now is she feels that this violence is getting too much, and there's a lot of things that she can do to step in. Good Samaritan Foundation UK, as you can tell by the name, is an organization that you can call on if you think you're having a lot of problems, especially when it comes to mental issues. Regarding anything that you know about, or that you're having any mental issues that you're having, you can always get in touch with them. But on the 29th of June 2019, the foundation will be hosting an event called the Community Leaders Hard Talk on Knife Crime Earthquakes across London. That is basically trying to get a lot of community leaders, churches, mosques, people that are in the community to come together for like a press release where there'll be like a question and answer session with regards to everybody that is there, to find a way that we can stop all this violence, to stop it erupting, because it's every day. If you open the newspapers now, every time you open the paper, it's not just one stabbing, it's not just two, it's going to be as many as 4 or 5 in a day. And I think it's a bit scary if we start normalizing all these stabbings is going on. If we think it's part and parcel of what we're facing today, we shouldn't allow it to be normal. I think we should still be flagging it up as many times as possible. This is where all these events are coming from. Then in August, 31st of August 2019, they'll be hosting another event called the London Youth Convention and Awards, which is bringing youth together as one. There'll be more information about that later, maybe later in the next couple of weeks, because we'll be able to let you know what it's all involved. But basically, from what Councillor Fumi told me, she wants to bring together a large number of youths, as many as 500, even more, in one place where we'll be able to acknowledge them, acknowledge all the good things that most of them have been doing, and see what that events and programs will come on. So just stay tuned for that. Anybody that knows this show will know that I've been following there's an organization on Facebook that I've been following. That's Operation Shutdown. Miss Amy Morgan, amongst people, Mr. Stephen, Tracy Prescott. We see you all as we're sitting here, and we're supporting you, and I think you're doing a very, very, very good deed, because at the end of the day, the organization is about parents, bereaved parents and families that have gone through a lot of that have had their daughters, their sons, their brothers that have had them stabbed, and some of them have lost their lives. But despite this, these families, they refuse to give up. Rather than giving up, every day they get up and they fight for our society. They stage a lot of shows, they stage a lot of demonstrations. The last demonstration that they had was near Waterloo, which is where they're asking for the government to call Cobra, to call a Cobra meeting, because everybody feels this is getting too much now. Now, on the 26th of June, that's Saturday, between noon and 4 p.m., they're hoping to have a demonstration at Trafalgar Square, where they're asking for Cobra now as well. So please, 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 if you're free, I'm sure they will really appreciate your support. Please be there to support them. They're not fighting for just me. They're not just fighting for just you. They're fighting for the whole community, especially our youth. Another organization that I have to flag up now as well. When I say flag up, I mean in a very positive and very good way, is Anti-Crime Youth Market. This will be taking place on Saturday, July 6th. And I think it's run by Cockney Pride, with liaising with Farron Alex Paul. Now, everybody that knows me as well know that I really look up to this man, because this guy goes out of his way every night to try and collect the guns and knives that are out there. He does it all by himself. It's not like he's getting any support or any help from the government. He goes out there and does it all by himself. It's only now that he's trying to raise group funding. He's trying to do his own group funding, because every money he spends comes out of his own pocket. Any knife or gun that he collects from anybody out there, he makes sure that he gives them a voucher, at least a £20 voucher that they can use, for whatever it is that they think they want to buy from there. Cockney Pride, that's Mr. Joe Leslie with Mr. Alex Paul. They'll be running online market stalls where you have to be your own boss, and they're looking for Tower Hamlets 17 to 24-year-olds, who they intend to offer a unique and inspirational journey. So it's going to be 20 exclusive stalls, which is between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. I have other organizations I want to say hello to as well on there. Among them is Anti-Knife UK. We'll see you all. I see a lot of people doing a lot of things online, and I think this is a very good idea, because the issues about knife and gun has been existing for a long time. It's just people have not been addressing it. But thanks to the explosion of social media, and people have been able to upload graphic images. They've been uploading people being shot. They've been uploading people being stabbed. Some of them are being done in the right way, but a lot of people are not doing. They're just doing it for their own self-glorification, which we do disapprove of. But like I always say, once you live in our community and you're able to understand and grasp how big these issues are, I believe we should still all come together, and we should still be able to find something to do. One of the things that we're proposing, as I said before, is we're hoping to set up online interactive classrooms for these children, and we'll be very, very happy if anybody has got any ideas or any ways or any other means to support us. Mr. Shil Murafa will be the one in charge of that one, and I really, really, really appreciate him, because even though he's not based in this country, he's still willing to help out. Now, that is what we call a mentor. And I'm still looking for different mentors, that'll be able to help us and guide these kids as well. In the past 6 months as well, we've been able to do a lot of things. We've been able to liaise with a lot of people. And one of the people we were able to liaise with was Brit Afrik. That's Miss Michelle Akitoye. She's a lovely lady, and I would still like to say thank you to her. And we've got other people as well that we've been liaising with and will continue to liaise with. So this is a very, 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 very short program, but it's just to let you know about all the community events that has been happening, that has been taking place. Hopefully by next week we intend to start running our youth correspondence. I intend that they should be the ones here and not me. As you can see, being in front of the camera is not really my strongest point. I always like being behind the cameras, putting everything together. So from next week, hopefully you'll be able to see our youth correspondence taking my place and bringing a lot of things on. But for today, thank you very much. And for everybody, every organization that I've mentioned today, thank you from all of us. Thank you very much. We see what you're doing. We think it's a good idea. We'll continue to provide support along the way. You'll be hearing a lot about the Good Samaritans Foundation project now, because we'll be liaising closely with them, and we intend to liaise closely with a lot of churches and a lot of mosques along the way. So watch out, and hopefully in the next 6 months I'll have even more positive updates for you. But for now, thank you very much for joining this very short show. My name is Toyi Marafa. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
bó ti yá. gbogbo aláyẹyẹ pẹ̀lú ní pati àti ilé ìjọsìn ẹ fẹ́ ṣe polówó. Heritage TV. Heritage TV.
wọ́n bẹ nílùú London o.
Heritage TV.
wọ́n fọwọ́ wọn sọ̀yà o.
Heritage TV.
ẹ̀yin aráàlú London ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti gbọ́ pé iléeṣẹ́ Heritage TV tún ti gbé àrà tuntun yọ o. gbogbo àríyá yín pátápátá la ó máa bá yín polongo rẹ̀ jákèjádò gbogbo ayé ká máa ṣayẹyẹ ní London ká sì máa wò l'Amẹ́ríkà ní Nàìjíríà àti káàkiri àgbáyé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ àti lójú kan náà bó jẹ́ lórí fídíò tàbí lórí photograph tó mọ́lẹ̀ yékéyéké Heritage TV ní bàbá o. gbogbo àwọn ayẹyẹ yín bí ọjọ́ ìbí ìsìnkú àgbà ìgbéyàwó àjọ̀dún ilé ìjọsìn yín Heritage Television ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ tààràtà. ìlú London la wà United Kingdom la tẹ̀dó sí. ẹ kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 020-800-46100 tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà wa ayẹyẹ@heritagetv.co.uk àti lórí ẹ̀rọ alágbèéká 0734-123-4560. Heritage TV abalẹ́tù ọmọdé làwó.